Now, Steve, the field is narrowing. Why is this the case?
Well, that's right. I mean, it looks as though the party stalwarts are, gathering their ranks, and it's tilting it a little bit towards the chief cabinet secretary and the right-hand man to Shinzo Abe, and that is Yoshihide Suga. The LDP, the ruling party, of course, yesterday adopting this internal voting structure that gives weight to the more powerful factions within the party, and it limits the influence of regional party factions. The system essentially gives more weight to lawmakers in the party over the rank-and-file members, unlike in 2018 when the rank-and-file members had equal weighting in the internal vote. And that favored someone like Shigeru Ishiba. He won the rank-and-file vote in 2012, actually, against Abe, but Abe won the overall vote within the party. And as we know, Shinzo Abe went on to become prime minister for a second time in 2012. So that's where we stand right now. It looks as though Yoshihide Suga is far ahead of the other candidates because of how those internal factions stack up.
Steve, so is it a foregone conclusion that Suga will be elected, or what are the implications for the popular vote when we finally get to an election sometime next year?
Yeah, well, we don't necessarily have to have a general election until the end of next year, and there will be another party leadership vote likely in September of 2021. So the two individuals who dropped out this time, the Defense Minister Taro Kono, as well as the former Internal Affairs Minister Seiko Noda, notable because she is the top female within the government that is often seen as devoid of female leadership. They dropped out, possibly opening the door for them to run for the next party leadership election in September of 2021. What we're having right now is the LDP Secretary General Toshihiro Nikai telling reporters yesterday that the party needs to act quickly. They want to avoid a political vacuum. So that, in essence, is favoring Suga. He's seen as a continuity candidate and in the likely choice, as I said, of the powerful factions. I just want to mention that the third wheel in this whole thing is Fumio Kishida. He's the former foreign minister. He also declared his candidacy yesterday. He's a former banker, but he has very little national profile, and he's also seen as more dovish than Abe. Now, he runs his own faction within the party, but it only has 47 members. That's the fourth largest. Abe and Taro Aso, the finance minister, who's in Abe's inner circle, they have the two largest factions, and already we're seeing that those are stacking up in favor of Suga. So the cards are really stacked against the other members, especially Ishiba, who's popular among the populace, but not within the party. He has a faction. He leads a faction with only 19 members. So really, as I say, I'm going to use a poker analogy. The cards are stacked against Ishiba right now.